Hey y'all, Sarah here. I actually just got ready for bed a little bit ago, and I don't know why, I just wasn't sleepy at all. So I decided to, that's why I'm barefaced. I decided to work on some curriculum, and that's what I've been working on for the past long while. It's after 11 at night on a Thursday night. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. We are on Christmas break. My kids are actually sleeping in the living room. I'm at our dining room table. And yeah, that's how my Thursday night is going. It's going crazy. So I hope you guys are having a good Christmas season. I know it's kind of really different for a lot of us, and I hope that y'all are all well and all of that. My prayers and everything go out to everyone who watches this video, and I hope y'all are having a good and safe holiday season. I wanted to jump on here, and I was kind of feeling a little slightly overwhelmed with all of the BJU material, Bob Jones University material that we have purchased for 7th grade, second grade, and 1st grade. So today I decided I need to relieve that pressure, and I need to, I've been drinking Coke. That may be why I'm pretty wide awake at after 11 at night. I really needed to get that in order. So today I've spent a lot of time. I wanted to sit around and read Christmas books, but then I was like, no, I don't need to do that. So I got my kids' stuff in order. Have you already started planning? I mean, I guess this is just going to be a chatty vlog as normal, as per usual. I always get on here and I'm always wanting to get straight to the point, and then I never do. So I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys don't mind listening to me chat my head off as usual. But anyway, I have already started planning next year's curriculum. Yeah, I have, because there were some things that are just not work. I have to say this disclaimer. I probably don't have to, but I want to because I just feel like I should. I really like BJU Press. I like everything. I love the fact that it's God-centered. I love that it's a biblical worldview. I love everything about it. But, which I won't get into a lot of the details, but it's just, a lot of the things are just not a good fit for our family. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like I pretty much went whole hog and purchased the full grade kits for each of my kids. My son, my oldest, 7th grader, is doing the DVD. And that has been, I think I said it in the Q1 update, it was a lot. So I've taken the wheel back on a lot of those subjects and teaching them myself. And that's going a lot better. Of course, we're on Christmas break right now, so we're enjoying that immensely. But I just find, and I'll talk more about this in the Q2 update that's coming in January. So look out for that video. Subscribe if you want to see all about what I am fixing to say, and I will go into more in depth in that video. But yes, we have found ourselves, me and my oldest especially, in years past, we know what it's like to really love a curriculum and to just have a lot of joy, like getting up in the morning and maybe not looking forward to the curriculum every day, but just knowing that once you're into it, you just love the curriculum. And for a lot of the pieces this year, we're just not loving. But anyway, with that said, we are going to continue on with most of the pieces. In my Q2 update, you will see some of the things that I have changed. But with that being said, my son has a really good foundation in the grammar and writing, grammar especially. So now the way the 7th grade BJU Press works for the 7th grade year, the first half you do the writing and the grammar, and the next half you do explorations in literature. So we've done most of that book. That's the thing. Don't feel like you have to be stuck with doing every single page. We are at the point where I feel like we're good with that. Now we're moving on to explorations in literature. And Y'all need to go to sleep. My kids are still up too. Yeah. So if you hear them, they're watching Christmas shows, Frosty, and all that fun stuff. Since we're on Christmas break, we have allowed them to stay up a little bit later. I probably let them stay up too late. Now they're talking. Hope they're not disturbing you. But anyway, to the point of the video. This is probably going to be more of a vlog because I'm gabbing. But anyway, what I've decided, I have gone through all of the sheets that they want you to do, the worksheets, and we're going to do most of them. I have kind of done away with some of them that I feel like it'll just be more overwhelming. And so I've got that set and ready to go for us. And then what I am probably going to do, and I feel like I've really been wanting to incorporate literature, just like some people do, like poetry tea time or things like that. What I will probably do with this explorations in literature, I will probably look at what we need to read for that day, because this is really something that's really good about BJU. They have like how many pages you should be reading every day. They have a pretty good schedule, which I'm kind of big on schedules and things like that. I love it being planned out. Of course, I usually plan it out my own way, so I probably won't stick to this line by line, but I feel like it's a good start. It's a good base. And so what I'm probably going to do, instead of just focusing on it with my oldest, I figured, and I'll tell you more about this in the curriculum update or the school Q2 update, I will probably just incorporate this into like a family style where all my kids are sitting around and maybe my younger two can color and things like that. And I think that a lot of these stories, I was going through it tonight, I think will be very good for them as well. I really think a lot of these stories, they're not going to understand them, obviously, but I think it will be really good. I was actually in there at my bookshelf earlier because we're kind of changing our history. That's just a little side note. So, a little cliffhanger. So if you want to know what we're changing our history to, check out the Q2 update when I post it. But yes, I was in there pulling out some read alouds to go with our history that we are changing to. And I was actually going to pull out some literature, some poetry type things. I was like, you know what? This right here, this will do. It's a very thick book. I don't know that we'll actually get through the whole thing before summer starts. I mean, we can even carry it on into summer because we read a lot. I read a lot to my kids, and so I'm feeling way less overwhelmed. So if you're feeling overwhelmed with curriculum, make it work for you. Take away some of the pages that you were going to do, or take away some of the assignments. Because some of the assignments we just probably won't get to, and we don't need to get to. So that's my big tip, is make the curriculum work for you. So yes, but that is one thing I have loved about BJU. I will have to say this, is they are so thorough. So thorough. Not only do I have 2 teacher's manuals for literature, I have 2 of these. This is book B, and then I also had book A. Yeah. So, yes. So, not only do I have that, which shows every single page that is in this book. So, like my oldest can be reading this book because it is his curriculum. He could be reading this book while I'm in my teacher's manual reading it to the kids, like reading it to all of them. And my oldest can follow along because this is his subject. He is the one that needs to focus on this. So, not only do they have all of that I just showed you, then they have this whole stack. It is called the Parent Guide. Excuse me. And it shows all of like the answers and things like that. Answers and tests and quiz answers and all the things. So we have a lot more stuff. Like if we run out of things to do, I highly don't think we will. But if there's even more things we can do, like for extra work. And I think we probably will have enough with what I did pull out. So Then I thought, while I was kind of clearing off the table over here and getting our school table ready for the beginning of January for us to jump back into school, I was looking at my son's 7th grade history. We've done a lot of this already, maybe almost half of it. It's been really good. But since I said we are moving to another history, because I really feel like it will be good for my kids, so we are still going to be using parts. We are going to be pulling parts out of this because in our history curriculum that we'll be moving to will be in 4 different time periods. And so we will be able to pull from this as a reference, which I so love this because it's such a good book. I mean, all of the things from BJU, they're very meaty, they're very good. And so I really feel like that this will just give us like some extra stuff. Instead of this being like the base of our curriculum, this will be like extras, kind of like our part of our read aloud time and things like that. So yeah, I'm super looking forward to that. I hope this video isn't too all over the place. So I feel like way more manageable as to what we're going to be doing. I have stats for each of my kids as to what I want them to, would like for us to accomplish before the summer starts. And of course, I have my planner, my Erin Condren planner, planning it all out and all this kind of stuff. I've actually, I don't know why. This is the first time in I think 3 years since I've started using Erin Condren. I was getting kind of like, I don't know what it is, when it gets to be closer to January. I know Erin Condren launches her planner in July, I believe, which is when I always want to buy it because I want the new Erin Condren planner. Actually, I think they release it in June and then you get it by July, or maybe you get it in June. Maybe they release in May or June. I don't know. But anyway, and so, of course, there's just so much hype and just so much pandemonium around that, and I totally get sucked into all those planner videos. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to order after I see Happily a Housewife, after I see Pretty Neat Living, Lakin plans by Lakin or something like that. There's a whole bunch of them that I watch. I just binge planner videos. And so when it gets, so I'm in it for months. And then, so I've been using this planner since the beginning of July. And I've loved it. I've loved every minute, every day of it. I've just loved it. I've done I'm not a real sticker person, so I've done some coloring, like some rainbow type stuff. I've done different colors of that. I'm so not an artist, so I just do like something to kind of brighten it up a little bit, because even though I did get the colorful version, the last couple of years I think I got the neutral version, because last year when they launched it was like a gray tabs and I was like, I'm all about that. This year I was like, I'm going for colorful. But by January, pretty much into December, usually around this time, 2 weeks into December, I'm like, I want a new planner. I want a new planner. I'm like, I've got to stop this. But anyway, so I've really been loving it. See, I just do random things because I actually fill it up with things I have to do, and I do my grocery list. I do meal plans. I do all the things. I just do so much, and it gets filled up. But I was just getting bored with it. I don't know why. Maybe because it's just the new year, you have new goals. You just want something new. Well, anyway, something that helped me, I started planning a little different because I thought, well, maybe it's the way I've got my planner. Like, maybe I should have gotten an hourly. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten this. But then if I had an hourly, I would feel like I want to figure out how to mark out the hours. That's just the way I am. Anyway, so what I started doing is squaring, and like I said, I'm a nail artist. But I just started squaring off the boxes to make it look kind of different, like maybe have that hourly feel to it, but I'm not stuck doing the hours, I don't know. It's just kind of, and since it's December, I've been doing the red and green and all of that, and it's really been helping. I don't know, that might be super annoying to y'all, but to me, it gives me that kind of that hourly feel a little bit without me having to buy a new Erin Condren hourly planner. Next year, I would kind of like to, they still do the Daily Duo. I would kind of like to try the Daily Duo because I did find out that I do make a lot of notes, like right here, like I made like a grocery list, and then when I took it in the store, I had to cross off everything, and so then it left this big scribbly, squaggly mess. Yeah, but I really like the look of doing that. I like that. It kind of gives it that hourly look, and I thought it would be able to allow me to play around to see if I like that kind of feel, even though I have no hours on here. I just have kind of my to-dos, like I'm posting a video every day, so I have like edit a video, post a video, all that kind of stuff, all that jazz. And then anything extra we have to do for the day, I've got and yeah, I know some people don't wash a load of clothes, but sometimes I just do that because it feels so accomplishing to check it off. Like I said, cook and clean, and that's just what I do. I know in years past I didn't always put all that stuff, but I have enough pretty much line work. I think this might be next week's. No, that's this week's. Yeah. It just feels so accomplishing to check off. As you can see, I'm checking stuff off. I don't know. I like it. I like being able to check off. But if anybody has an Erin Condren Daily Duo that's watching this video, please comment down below. Do you like it? Because I feel like there are some days I have no appointments. Some days I have a lot of appointments, and some days I have no appointments. I mean, I thought I could like time block school off, but we just don't stick to a certain schedule. Like we're going to do school from like 8 to 3 or 8 to noon, or I mean, I would like to do that, but that's just not probably what we're going to do. We're probably not going to be that stuck to a schedule, that much of a regimen. But I mean, I kind of basically know probably around the hours we might be doing school. Sometimes we don't start until 10. There has been some days this year we haven't started till 11, from like 11 to 5. Sometimes we've started like at 9 and we still went till 5. It's just what we do sometimes. It's just life right now, and I'm just trying to learn to embrace it. So for me, having an hourly planner, I'm pretty darn for sure I'll probably be marking off the hours. The only thing I like about the hourly planner, well, two things. It gives you a whole page to work with. You don't get a whole page on Saturday and Sunday, but it gives you a whole page on all the other days. Like Monday, a whole page, Tuesday through, Monday through Friday, you have a whole page to work with. I love that idea of actually having a whole page for just one day. To me, that seems like that's right up my alley. The only thing that I feel like I'm going to do is I'm going to end up crossing off those hours. So, I don't know. Which I can mark them off. I can make them have a cute sticker there, like have just a tiny little sticker, which that would be like a lot of work, because that's a lot of hours. Maybe I could do like the sticker. I need to watch the video, because I might be able to do like a sticker all the way down, like have long stickers, like kind of like the border sticker, and then I could do that, where I could cross that off. I may do that. I don't know. The other thing that I think would be nice about the Daily Duo is that it's 2 books. And whenever I'm getting that, I want to start a new planner in January thing, I got the new planner, but I didn't have to buy it. So I'm trying it out. I'm really loving. This is my, I think, 2nd week of doing that hourly. Yeah, it's not really an hourly. I'm just crossing it off as if it was an hourly. So I've got all that going on. And then I had it going on this week. And I may have already started next week's. Not really. I've got a few things for next week going on. So that's something I need to do tomorrow or tonight or Saturday. I need to start planning out for next week. But yeah. So I have gabbed for 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you find any motivation from this, but I hope you did. And if anything, maybe you can take away a few things. Don't stress about your curriculum. And if you are stressing like I was earlier today, Just take it out and make it work for you. Pull stuff out, take out stuff, bring new stuff in. And it doesn't mean you need to buy new curriculum. I bought a couple of new pieces that are coming to the house soon. Just because I feel like it was necessary. It was really, really necessary. I felt like the things that we had, they needed to be changed. Yeah, because my son needs to learn the concepts and better. So, yeah. But in my curriculum update video, or my quarter update video, I will be showing y'all what all I've changed and things like that. So I hope you guys will like that and stay tuned for that. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, if you want to see more chatty, crazy videos just like these, then hit that red subscribe button. And I promise you, you will see more like this. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye-bye.